Okay. Found a pretty cool bite. These crappies are like right below the boat. I don't know if it's the shadow that's casting down there and they like, but I'm absolutely hammering on these crappies and they're just like right below me. This is insane. I'm tempted to just even put it in down view. That one hit it hard. That might not be a crappie. That might be a walleye. What do we got here? That is not a crappie. It's a walleye. Let's go. I kind of figured it was. The way it hit it. No way. Well, this is cool. That is freaking neat. They're just like hanging out right below the boat. Let's go. That's a nice like 16-inch walleye. Let me start keeping some now, I guess. Cool. They're like just under the boat. This is insane. It's like ice fishing. I'm gonna put this in down view. I have never seen this before. Well, probably because I've never used livescope before in a boat, but they're just hanging out right below. I've seen this with bluegills before. They just kind of hang right below, but all I'm doing is just, I'm just gonna leave it in down view because I'm gonna be able to see better on it. And I'm just gonna hammer away on these fish. This is too cool. Okay, here we go. Oh. A little walleye. What in the heck? This is just insane. The amount of fish down here is just wild. They're all over in here. Oh dang, I missed that one. Just a jig and a minnow. Alright, dropping down on one. This is just crazy. I started noticing like a lot of marks just around my boat, and yep, here it I should have brought my ice fishing. This might be another walleye. It seems a little bigger than. Yeah, it is a walleye. Jeez. These are like mostly all walleyes. What is going on? We'll see if this is 14 or not, but that's 13 and a half. We'll put that one back. This is just insane. I've never seen anything like this before. Alright, I gotta get back down there. These things are just going crazy down there. Oh, here comes a big school. Oh yeah, these are all crappies too. Literally ice fishing basically in May right now. I think it's like May 23rd or something. And I am basically just ice fishing right now. Good thing I got my short river rod kind of just to jig on them. Should be kind of a fun little thing to see for you guys in the open water too. Using this down view. I mean, most guys when they're fishing in a boat, they're most of the time using forward facing view, but this is freaking cool. I think I'm getting away with it too because it's so murky in here where, I don't know, they're too spooked in boat. I think they're using a shadow that they just don't know it's an outline of a boat or what, but this is just insane. Oh, here comes one. Dang it. That was a big mark. That might not be a walleye. That might be a northern. There we go. Yeah, that's a northern. Let's see how big it is. Take my drag a little bit. I kind of figured I was going to. Oh man, jeez, just get in. I want to catch some walleyes, buddy. Decent little northern. Don't you dare. Do not want this. Here we go. Oh, sorry, buddy. Well, that's kind of neat. Give me my. Hey, nice. And I got my lure back without being absolutely destroyed. Alright, let's get back down there. Here comes one. I think this is going to be another walleye. Yep. This is too cool. And that's an eater. Oh no. Well, it was going to be an eater, but I should probably get my freaking net ready in case there's a big one. Oh, dang it. That's a decent, like, probably like a 15-incher. Well, if I would have bet this today, I'd have been totally wrong on how I was going to catch him. One's got it. One doesn't got it. They are just turned on. There we go. That one's a little guy. What is going on? Turn down my. Here we go. I think this one might be crappie. Yep. Oh man, this is too cool. There's like everything in here. I've got walleyes, crappie, that pike. Everything is just like right below me. And that's a good keeper. That's a good 10-incher. Put that one in there. Oh, there you go. There. And I think this is going to be a crappie. Yep. You can definitely tell how the crappies hit different than the walleyes. Not the big mama crappies I was catching in my other video, but hey, I will take this. This is too cool. Literally like ice fishing for crappies. Hopefully we can get a few walleyes mixed in, a few more, and that will make for a cool night. There's already one down there. Yeah, this is for sure gonna be a walleye. Bite it. There we go. I think it's gonna be a smaller one though. Oh, it's a crappie. It just, dang. The way it's acting, it was acting like a walleye, just darting all around. But there we go. Add another crappie to the mix. That one's another 10-incher. Are you on? There we go. What is this one gonna be? Another crappie? What in the world? This is just too much freaking fun. Cool. That's probably another 10-incher, so put that one back, or we'll put that one in. Get back to it. Yeah, if I just had some bigger freaking minnows, I think that would help too. I used some of them earlier today when I wasn't catching anything, and well, this would be some of the best livescope footage I have all summer in open boat, because catching them right below the boat is kind of rare, I think. Well, who knows? I never had livescope in open water, so maybe this is more common than not, but this is for sure working. I must just be in a good spot where they're filtering through, because I have constantly having fish on the screen. Take it. There. And it's gonna be another crappie. Not the biggest ones in the world, but hey, these are just all like cookie cutters and all good eaters. This one might be a little bit smaller. We'll put that one back, but. And of course, I have a big mark coming right below me. This is just wild. There's like just constantly fish on the screen. I don't know if I've gone 5 minutes without having a fish on the screen. Well, the last few days it's been like 60 degrees. We had all this rain. It was like in the 90s the week prior, and I think it helped push a lot of these fish back out deep, because I looked up shallow and there was just absolutely nothing. So I think push it a little bit deep, and that's what you kind of got to do on a cold front. And kind of how I found this bite. Where are you? There we go. I guess it's gonna be a walleye. Oh, it's a bass. Oh, it's a bullhead. Even better. It got off. Jeez. That thing came up and destroyed it. Okay, so I'm kind of a cluster right now. I want to get this set up to be able to slip bobber. Just see if I get a little bit bigger fish. Oh shoot, I think I got one on here. Yep, I do. Oh, this is kind of weird. And there we go. That's a little better crappie. That one's probably pushing that 11 inches. That is the ones I want to keep. There we go. These are like all just like perfect eaters too. Oh, here comes a nicer fish. That's gotta be a walleye. Yep. That is gonna be a walleye. I think, yep. Oh, it's a big crappie. Oh, it's a white bass. Just add it to the species, I guess. Holy, I was not expecting that. I thought it was like a walleye, how it came up so aggressive, but ended up being a nice little white bass. I've heard these are pretty decent to eat, but that's cool. Get them all today. This is just a unique bite that I have never done before, so. What are we gonna catch next? There we go. What do we got? I'm not getting the most graceful of hook sets, but there we go. Another crappie. Jeez. These things are just insane. Well, that's enough crappies for me. I don't think I have my 10 right, not even close, so I'm gonna put everything back after this. I just wanted a few fish for the freezer, just because I'm gonna give a couple of my buddies and give them some fish. And I have not touched my trolling motor at all. This has all been in the same spot. They just must be moving through like crazy. Definitely cool to see how they interact and move around, because this is something you would never see, obviously with 2D imaging or any other sonar, but this live imaging is something else. Here we go. Does it have it? I think it does. Yep. Oh, what is going on? There. It's like my bail's not setting. Another crappie. Yeah, he's lucky I'm done keeping him. I'll keep a few more walleyes, but I think I've had enough crappie for the day. Alright, I'm not gonna stay too long. I told my wife I'd leave at a decent time. Well, I found this bite kind of late, and I feel bad because there's a high flying crappie, actually. That's the first one I've seen that high. There. Oh man. This is one of the coolest bites I've ever been on. Oh shoot, it looks like there's a big mark down there too. Oh man. It's too bad these weren't like 15-inch crappies. Now that would be pretty cool, but hey, just pretty much like ice fishing. Sit in my boat, but it's way nicer, not like 20 degrees. Even though I am a little chilly because I forgot my sweatshirts and stuff, but I'll take this over ice fishing any day. Kind of get that fix in of being above fish, because it is cool to like ice fishing, like being right on top of them and not having to like cast out and everything. It's kind of cool just to see how they interact on your Vexlar or live scope, but this is like the best of both worlds. Come on. Try to catch one more, and then I think I'm probably gonna call her a day. Oh, here comes a high flyer. That one's gonna eat, I guarantee it. Yep, it did. Yep. That one you knew for sure was gonna eat. That's the first suspended fish I've seen today. Oh, sorry, buddy. My apologies. Please don't be hurt. Alright. They're all like the same size, which is really weird, but all like just very good eaters. There hasn't been anything like really like too small where it's like, holy, I'm for sure throwing that back. They've all been kind of around that 10 inches to 11. There we go. That should have made it for. Oh, this might not be a crappie. What is this? Oh, a bullhead. No way. That thing's huge. Oh, gross. I do not want to touch one of them. And I think that'll be a good one to end on. Oh man, was that like 5 or 6 different species today? What an awesome evening. Today it stunk for me most of the day trying to find fish, and I did catch some smallmouth bass earlier, but didn't really film that. I don't know. Seems like small videos don't do that great, but ended up finding a few fish on my live scope, and I was like, geez, there's a lot just right below me. And like the first drop I dropped down to mark, it hit it instantly, and I was like, okay, we got something here. So kind of a cool, unique bite, that is for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna get packed up and give you a little recap when I get home. Maybe I'll do a catch and cook. I haven't done one of those in a while, so I'll get these cleaned up, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll do a little catch and cook. So I know I've had a few guys comment that, hey, why don't you do a catch and cook? So here's your catch and cook.
Well, like I promised you guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a catch and cook. And one of my good buddies that fishes a lot, and he's kind of a fish nut, he always told me, whatever you can cook chicken with, you can pretty much do fish as a substitute with. So I like chicken Alfredo, so I'm going to try fish Alfredo, fettuccine fish Alfredo, but I'm going to be using spaghetti noodles instead of fettuccine noodles. Normally I'd use fettuccine noodles, but I guess spaghetti noodles will work just fine. So I'm gonna get to boiling some water, put the spaghetti in, and then get the fish all ready. And I'm only gonna cook it in butter. I'm not gonna put any seasoning on it or any kind of flour or anything. I'm just gonna cook it in butter. I'm gonna slice it up and then put it in. And never done this before, but hopefully it tastes pretty good. It'd be kind of a cool little recipe to try out. But first off, I'm just gonna dry off the walleyes, and then I'm gonna just slice them up and then put them in the frying pan and get after it. So, all right, got her all cubed up. Put a little bit of butter in there. Let that melt for a little bit, and that should be ready for some noodles here soon. So, oh, can't wait to try it. All right, butter's all getting heated up, so let's start dropping them in and start letting them cook. I didn't use a whole lot of butter. Like I said, not going to use any seasoning because that's what the Alfredo's going to be for. There's plenty of butter in there and stuff, so. Well, now I got it all cooked up and just added the Alfredo, and I'll let it simmer for a little bit, let it get warm, and then just put it on top of the noodles. All right, there's the finished result. Smells good. Looks okay. We're gonna go for a bite. First time trying crappie Alfredo. So see how it goes. It's pretty good. You want some? My wife's not much of a wild game eater, but she might like this. This is pretty good.
Really not true.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
I eat deer
No.
and I eat duck.
Now she's lying. Well, she does eat duck, but this is pretty good. I don't know what I should try next. If you guys have something in mind that you'd like for me to cook, I'll try it. But yeah, I don't really think I needed any seasoning. I think it's just fine with how it is. I didn't want to use too much butter because, like my wife said, there's a lot of butter in Alfredo the way it is. So I don't know if I'd change much. Maybe I would try doing like a flour mixture. That might taste pretty decent. It might hold it better a little bit because it did kind of flake a lot. But still, it tastes delicious. So I'm going to get to eating this and then I'll give you a little recap. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. It was something unique, something I've never done. It was a pretty cool bite I got on. And hopefully I find more bites like that now that I have this live scope and using it in my boat. So, but like I said, next time I'd probably use like a flour coating just to hold that fish a little bit better and make it more firm, but it was still outstanding. So, but in the next few weeks, fishing should really amp up around here. Temps are starting to climb up. Water's still cold to the touch, but I bet in the next week or two it's going to be really good. Well, actually, this week I've had some really good fishing days, but it's been kind of up and down. It hasn't been that stable weather, what really triggers fish and gets them feeding when that water warms up. But again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye.